I learned about the biodiversity program through a class presentation a former intern gave and applied shortly after. As an aspiring conservation biologist, I recognize the importance of developing strong science communication skills and saw this program as an opportunity to do that while becoming a more involved member of my community. I adore everything about Tucson and have spent my entire life here. Our desert landscapes foster some of the most intricate, beautiful, and diverse natural systems this world has to offer. So I was excited to not only explore how I could translate my knowledge and appreciation for biodiversity into curriculum for K-12 students in my wonderful city, but also join that information with the semester's overarching theme, pollination. Each week in the program has been unique and interesting. I'm learning from Elena and Jill, my co-teacher Ethan, my peers, my partner teachers, and the third graders I'm lucky enough to work with at Tully Elementary. All of these interactions are building the skills I need to become an effective educator in varying capacities and in whatever professional environment I find myself in. I'd like to share a few of the main takeaways I feel are malleable and applicable to the work I'll do in the future. Even though we taught once a week and spent about 45 minutes in each classroom, it was critical that we reflect on our intentions and personal biases as interns. We were given an opportunity to positively impact students and needed to be mindful of how we interact with them. What we do, what we say, and how we say it really matters. Lesson planning was challenging. I had a difficult time breaking away from formats I was used to seeing in my own classroom settings. It was a combination of my first few lessons at Tully and the articles we were reading as an intern cohort that helped me truly recognize how I might create material that acknowledges the impact emotions, relationships, and cultures have on individual learning. Not every subject is going to resonate with a class, but the more effort we put into adapting and incorporating hands-on activities, then the more likely it was that students connected the information we were delivering with previous knowledge. Generally, science curriculum primarily highlights and emphasizes the accomplishments of male historical figures like Albert Einstein, so we tend to associate things like crazy hair, goggles or glasses, and lab coats with our image of a typical scientist. But the reality is there is no typical scientist, and representation matters. STEM fields are not limited to chemistry and physics. It's expanded to include ecology, evolutionary biology, and natural resources. Anyone and everyone can be a scientist, and we want our students to know that. It's important that we thank our students for their contribution and let them know that their participation is valued. Classrooms are safe spaces where people should feel respected and appreciated and comfortable asking questions. Overall, I'm grateful to have been admitted into this one-of-a-kind program and welcomed into the classroom spaces Nathan, Patricia, and Shannon foster each day. It's brought me so much happiness to walk into the room and be received with tiny shouts and gasps and hear voices say, "Hi, Miss Jackie, what are we learning about today?"